welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about everything that I read in September this year. I really only read from 2 series in September, and the first of those was the World of the Lupi series. So I read the second book, Mortal Danger, and the third book, which is called Bloodlines, which I will not show the cover on this channel just in case. It's a little bit explicit, it's not terrible, but it's certainly more explicit than I feel like the books really warrant, because there are a couple of explicit scenes per book that you can pretty easily just skim past, but the cover makes it seem like it's a lot more than that. But anyways, the second book I gave 3 stars. I thought it was weird, like it took a really weird turn that I can't really talk about without spoilers, but it was very strange. But I still really enjoyed the characters, and I thought that the world building that this book accomplished was really important to the overall series. So I was still having a good time, I just felt like it was kind of strange. And then the third book, which we'll pretend this is the third book, Bloodlines, I gave 4 stars. I thought it was a lot better. I thought that some of the characters that were introduced in the second book were actually really interesting and even more important in the third book. I thought that the plot was a lot more coherent, I guess, and I had a great time with the characters again, so yeah. The other series that I read in September was the Riyria Revelations. I have no idea how to say that, but that's what we're gonna go with for this video. The first book is called Theft of Swords, and the series is by Michael J. Sullivan, which, yes, I only read Age of Myth from the prequel series before I read this one, but just reading that one book actually helped a lot with kind of seeing the historical context and the lies and all of that in the present timeline. So I really enjoyed kind of the relationship between the 2 series. So Theft of Swords, I gave 4.75 stars. I really loved it. I loved Hadrian and Royce and all the other characters. It was just, I don't know, it was just really enjoyable to read. The writing was really accessible and fast-paced, and you can definitely tell that he plots out and writes and edits all of the series before he puts it out, because there were just like little details everywhere. And so I don't know, I have not had this much of a blast reading a series in a long time. Like, I really enjoyed a lot of the books I've talked about in some of my more recent videos, but this was just super fun. It's definitely up there as my favorites with the Stormlight Archive in terms of like the fun of the series. So yeah. The second book in that series is The Rise of Empire, which I gave 5 stars. I had a great time. The books definitely get better and better with each one as the world building and all of the little things that were set up in the previous book become really important. I still loved the bromance between Hadrian and Royce. I thought it was amazing. Yeah, it was just great. The third book in the series is The Heir of Navron. That's what I'm going with for pronunciation. Yeah, I gave this one 5 stars as well. I had a blast. I loved all of the character development and the way all of the plot points from all the previous books came in together and made it even better. And then I also liked how it tied all into the prequel series in just really surprising ways. Like, just the amount that this world was fleshed out and built up was amazing. I really like all of the female characters whose names I can't remember. I'm a little bad about names. How they kind of got more and more interesting throughout the series, even though the focus was still kind of on Hadrian and Royce. It sort of expanded out into a broader cast, and I thought that was really great. So yeah, and that was everything that I read in September. Thank you so much for watching this video. Bye.